Hi, and thanks for joining me for another recipe. Today I'm going to be making for you a twice baked potato recipe made with some turkey bacon. And the featured product that I'm going to be using tonight is our Rock Crock, and this is the Dutch oven. And it does come in some different sizes, and one of the products that you've been hearing me rave about is the grill stone, which is completely amazing. For our recipe, just to get us started, we are going to be putting some turkey bacon in here, putting that all in, ready to go. Next product I just wanted to feature are the flexible cutting mats, and you can see that these ones I have been using for quite some years. They are flexible, so that as you are cutting, it makes it really easy for you to simply pick that up and dump your contents into whatever vessel it is that you are using. So you can see here I'm just going to be using another knife from our Forge collection, the Sanduko knife, and I'm just going to give those a quick chop. You can see how long that took me to chop those up. Or another product that we have is our food chopper. So you can see here, this is a classic Pampered Chef product, and well used, of course. Again, you can just either use it directly on a cutting board, that you can actually put some small nuts or anything like that, and you can transfer this directly in, and you can chop right on the base so that you can transfer it. I just typically prefer to put it right directly on my chopping mat. And you can see just how quick and easy it is to chop something up versus the other method of using a knife. So there we go. So you can see that that has given us a really nice fine chopped garlic scape. And again, if you wanted something a little chunkier, you don't have to press the plunger quite as many times, and it'll give you a thicker chunk. So for these, I'm just going to pop them in here, using this instead of onion in our recipe. A couple of products that I want to show you with regards to garlic. So I find if I get garlic on my hands, I really hate the smell of that. So I love this garlic peeler and the garlic slicer. We also have an amazing product, which is our garlic press. See all of that? Lots of great garlic. So that gives you pressed garlic. Another option that we have, as I mentioned, is the garlic roller. So you can see here, I just pop this in and I roll this, and I keep rolling until it pops out. And when it pops out, you will see that the garlic clove has been nicely peeled. And then you can just pop that right into our garlic slicer. You can see that it's divided into two halves. You could do 2 garlic cloves at the same time. And then you simply begin turning, and you will notice the slices of garlic. Nice, very thinly sliced garlic. Again, for a different texture in your dish. So those are a couple of products for garlic that I absolutely love. As you know, we are doing potatoes. So in order to show you a quick way to slice potatoes, I am going to be using what's called our simple slicer. You can see here that we do have different thicknesses of potato slices that we can do. So 1, 2, or 3. So I like to put this directly on top of my batter bowl, my classic batter bowl. You can see that it does have those little grooves that it sticks right on there. Or it also has the non-slip feet as well. So put that right on your cutting board, and as you're slicing, it will not be slipping around. So either way, you have different options. So we're going to put this up on here. I'm going to do a 2 thickness, second thickness. And you can just put your potato right in there. And then you're going to just begin slicing. And very quickly, you will see that you have very uniform slices of potatoes. So this is awesome if you are doing like a scallop potato recipe, or really anything that requires slices. So tomatoes for burgers, anything like that works really well too. You can see I'm just filling that food handler right up, and I'm doing multiple potatoes at the same time. So you will see, quick and easy, I have a whole batter bowl full of perfectly sliced potatoes for our scalloped potatoes. And to stir, I'm actually using our bamboo line of cooking utensils and spoons and such. Bamboo is completely renewable resource, which is kind of cool. It also doesn't absorb water, so unlike your other wooden spoons where you put them in the dishwasher and they start to kind of swell up and then they shrink and they crack, bamboo doesn't do that, so it's a great investment for your kitchen. Now, I do have a whole set of these. These are the rectangular bakers from Pampered Chef. So these again can be used for so many different. These can be used for so many different types of uses. You can bake a cake in this. You can cook fish, meat, veggies, anything at all. Whatever you cook in it, as long as you wash it in hot water with the little scraper, no flavors ever get absorbed or any smells or odors, anything like that. It's because of the stoneware. It's also self-seasoning, kind of like cast iron. So when it starts to get really dark, it means that it's getting really well seasoned. So I can show you a very highly seasoned bar pan. So this is one of my absolute favorite products from Pampered Chef. You can see here it's been around for a long time. It's got that great non-stick coating. It's nice and dark. So you can see I'm just going to take this off with our large chef tongs. And to show you the versatility of the rock crock, I'm actually going to be putting it in the microwave just to soften up our potatoes in order to prep them for the next step. For this next step, you could either do it on the stovetop, or if you wanted to, you could transfer it directly into the microwave. So I've just boiled some water and I'm going to add it to bouillon cube for the chicken broth. And again, if you had your own stock, you could just use that, or you could just use one of these, chicken stock, or you could use vegetable stock. So we're going to add this into our rock crock. And I'm just using the small prep bowls from Pampered Chef, and again, more of their bamboo tools. The other item I'm going to be adding in the prep bowl, the recipe does call for yogurt, but we prefer to have these Laughing Cow cheeses. So I'm just going to pop that in the microwave. So I've just put the whole rock crock right in the microwave for about 6 minutes just to soften up those potatoes so that we can add the cheese and then reduce the time that the casserole needs to be in the oven. Also, I still have my old oven mitts. One of the things on my wish list definitely are the silicone oven mitts. I was at home over the weekend. My sister and my mom each have a pair, and did you know that with the silicone oven mitts you can actually pull cobs of corn right out of boiling water? They're that safe, and you can use them on the barbecue, and it's just absolutely amazing how they protect your hands. So definitely a product that is on my wish list. Next product that I wanted to show you are two different ways of cutting up some cheese. So you can see this one is much more, it's a finer grate of cheese, and kind of like what you would get at a restaurant if you know, they were putting some fresh parm on your pasta. Whereas with the microplane grater, again, you would put your block of cheese directly into the food handler. And with this one, you are able to see that you have a much coarser type of cheese. And I did take out the potatoes from the microwave, and you will see right here that they are nice and softened up. So now is the time where we are going to just add our cheese. You can reserve a little bit to put on top if you like. And then I'm also going to add back my turkey bacon. So I'm just going to mix in our cheese and our bacon with our soft potatoes. It smells quite good. Alright, so let me just add that cover back on. Alright, so I have just taken out our rock crock from the oven. Our twice baked turkey bacon and potato casserole is ready. Here we are with our casserole. Just show you that we're going to top that off with a little bit of shredded cheese. And there we go. So our recipe is complete. Thank you so much for joining me as we made twice baked potato casserole.
Mmm. This is good. I really like it. Mama, can you make it again, please?